Oh my goodness. Don't tell me the heat got you. Good afternoon, beautiful people. Yes, yes. Welcome, welcome to the kickoff for Jeffrey Durham for District 4 City Council. Yes. Wonderful. So before we get started, we have our distinguished city councillor, former, Mr. Yancey, Charles. He's here to say a few words, but again, I just want to say thank you for showing up today in the heat. This shows me that you love Jeff just as much as I do. Just as much as I do. And I'll turn it over to Councillor Yancey.
All right. Thank you very much. Can you folks hear me okay?
Yeah.
Testing. Okay.
Get them a little more
I'm
volume.
not used to this, you know. First of all, let me thank each and every one of you for showing up this afternoon to support my friend Jeffrey Durham, who will become your next city councilor representing District 4.
There you go. All right.
You know, it's not easy running for office. I have a little bit of experience in that arena. I ran for city council in 1979, 1981, 83, 85, 87, 89. Should I stop? No, I didn't stop then. 91, 93, 95, 97, 99, 2001, and I don't know what happened to my colleagues that year, but they elected me president of the council in 2001.
Amen.
2003, 2005, I'm running out of numbers here. 2007, 2009, 2011, 2013, and finally folks gave me a break in 2015. So I want to thank every one of you who supported me or had a kind word during those 32 years. Actually, if you include the years I didn't make it. I didn't make the first 2 times running for the city council. But Jeff's going to make it on his first run. And I believe that it's important for us to have a voice at every level of government, at the federal level, even if you have to stand against the powers that be, as good sister Ayanna Presley's doing today. You should give her support. At the state level, we need folks who will challenge our issues and challenge the status quo. But the most important level of government, sisters and brothers, happen to be the local level. If you care about education, if you care about whether your streets get plowed in the winter or whether you have street lights at night, if you care about the quality of life in your community, if you care about public safety, you need to have someone in City Hall at the local level, the closest level to the people, who will at least fight for you, even if he or she does not win every battle. You need someone you know who has your back, who's going to fight for this community. And that's a rare commodity in government at any level. So I was very encouraged to hear that Jeff Durham decided to run for office. I know it was a difficult decision because he has a lot of other responsibilities, as each and every one of us do. And I'm enjoying, don't tell anyone, I'm kind of enjoying private life. And I know how precious the time is. You know, I'm the grandfather of 7 now.
Come on now.
And my 7th was just born back in November. And I pleaded with my daughter, can I babysit a little while? Once in a while to watch this young man grow up. And she took advantage of me. I've been babysitting ever since. And having a wonderful time. It reminded me of the days when our children, Marzetta and I, are the proud parents of 4. And I watched each and every one of them grow up. But I had to divide my time between the family and the city and the community. And I don't miss the hundreds of meetings I went to every week. I don't miss that. I miss the people. I don't miss City Hall that much, but I miss the policies and the ability to at least put issues on the table, like the body cams. I wanted that to be a law, not just at the discretion of whoever happens to be mayor or police commissioner at the time. But there are other laws that have to be in place. I want somebody fighting for public housing. And as all of you know, public housing is being privatized on a daily basis. If you don't know, you should. I mean, how many people here know that Franklin Hill is a private development? BHA, they lost 100 affordable units when a private company took it over. Of course, it's a 99-year land lease. But don't be fooled. And they're doing the same in Whittier Street and have done it all over the city. That promotes an insidious form of gentrification.
Yeah.
And we see the increase in number of condominiums right here in our community. Who can afford to live here? You know, I'm sad to report to you that as a father of 4, my oldest son lives in Los Angeles. My second son lives in Framingham. My third son lives in Tampa. And my little baby girl lives in Quincy. You can't afford the cost of housing in the city of Boston. So we have to turn it around. We need folks who are willing to stand up and fight, not for themselves, not self-aggrandizement, to fight for this community. And I believe in 2019, that person happens to be Jeff Durham. So I want you to give him your support. I want you to fight for him because you know, once he gets into the city council, and maybe we'll have a ceremony in the chambers where I bring a torch with me and hand it to Jeff after my 32 years. Someone who's going to stand for and fight for this community and will not be reticent at all when the community comes and say, well, let's have a public hearing. Let's discuss whether or not we should retain the name of slave masters on some of our most prestigious buildings in the city of Boston. Let's at least discuss it. Let's have a public hearing about it.
Yes,
And let's not delay, and let's not put it off for 6 months or when no one else is looking. We demand as much respect and dignity as anyone else in the city of Boston. And our elected officials have to listen to us, and if they fail to listen to us, or if they're waiting for permission for the powers that be before they do anything, then we need different elected officials. God bless you, and support Jeff Durham for City Council.
A round of applause for Councillor Yancey. Thank you, Councillor Yancey. You've represented us magnificently over the years and over the decades, and so we'd be more than happy for you to turn the torch over to Jeffrey Durham. So again, folks, I thank you for coming. I thank you very much. My name is Judith.